It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Hurry.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it.
What up?
Now at Lucas Oil Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own yard line.
Okay, give some credit to the team covering the kick, but boy, what was he thinking? Stay in the end zone, take the knee, and help out your
What up? Can you hear me?
Put your team in a really precarious position.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright.
Going to the air right away. He'll get this.
Oh, how you missing?
Christian
That was messed up.
On his touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 98 yards. And the
That was insane.
Is there on the board first here this afternoon.
I saw you coming.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine.
I missed the deadline tackle.
Impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts.
I really do appreciate it. You need a break.
Completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
I don't think so.
Jonathan Taylor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Second and 4.
What kind of.
Nice.
Whatever that was.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Nice run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They run once more.
Not anymore.
No, first down, baby.
And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run.
Block.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's nice.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up.
Ice is nice.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold
Very nice, very nice.
Nice run.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Now they'll switch it up here. Up to throw. As this completes in Woods.
Nice.
Gets it So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
Pretty good response.
Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early.
Thank you for the interception, buddy.
Just respond as
Thank you. Now.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Whoa! Whoa!
He takes this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor.
Just touchdown, baby.
And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this
Very nice, very nice.
That's a great
Would have been disappointing to just come home with a field goal after that.
The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their
Let's go, Colts.
and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point by Gain is up and good, and we are tied at 7.
I'm streaming this game on Twitch.
Each team's had it. Each
I'm gonna upload it to YouTube later on.
Here as the kicks away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go.
All right, let's get him this time, baby.
Try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's up to the 20. And they will finally get him down to the 27.
I can't get that tackle.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he's tackled.
Oh, they're not letting me tackle at all.
Good gain of 9 on first down. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he'll dump this off to his running back.
Good job.
No first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, grab that! Come on!
Now that's a good bounce.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Rough inches, man. I guarantee you can make that run. I can run it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, pick it off! Pick it off!
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that.
You are kidding me.
Other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Blew it up like the World Trade, baby.
He's built it before he could get
Nice.
into the backfield. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss. These two teams all
Deep
tied
book.
after one. The 49ers
That's one of them big old Samoan
here to begin the second
Samoan Negroes.
They've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Yeah.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come here, Brock Purdy.
Nice.
And they're going to go for it. Here's Purdy. And it's in.
Good job. Good job.
The Niners Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass and vice versa.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Oh, my goodness.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create
That's
space.
crazy.
Couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Richardson get a chance to play here.
You're running in the middle, buddy.
Richardson now throwing again.
Oh my God!
Get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You gotta do that, man.
And Mitchell.
Spirit of Peyton Manning.
2 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
Extra point.
That's good.
Good job, man.
Turn the short field to a touchdown. That's your job, baby.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On first down, it's Purdy.
Oh, come on, man.
And so it's McCaffrey. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. A second down throw for Purdy. And that'll
Good
be
job.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He can't get him down. And he's taken down, but
This is
number 4
cat.
gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, Purdy gets this one to Juszczyk. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Second down, McCaffrey. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have the first down at the 38. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Purdy.
Good job. Good job, D-Book.
And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And now Now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Get a pick.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh, I couldn't get over there in time.
And he is
I messed up.
as they're able to get the third down conversion. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
Cover for a drop, huh? Gotcha.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
How come y'all not own that?
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this second down play.
Touchdown.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Oh!
Gotta get it out, baby. Gotta get it out.
Oh!
Losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
That did again.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 3rd and 14.
First down.
Purdy
I
will
reach
set
you.
up the throw here.
Mile away.
Pressure, and they got to him again.
When they're too fast.
Coming through on third
Ha
down.
ha.
Loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Now Purdy. And it's going to be
Why don't they pick it off? That is crazy, man.
It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I don't know why they don't pick it off, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Pick. Thank you. Pick.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Second and 10. It's caught.
Mitchell. And just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And now the final stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Let's get 3 out of here, baby.
From the shotgun,
Richardson.
Damn it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to
let that go, baby.
They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
Hello.
All of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football
What's up?
and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
You didn't send me that.
Oh, no, I didn't. Here, I'm about to right now.
The offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Huh? Nothing playing Madden?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Gotcha. Come on, first down, baby. First down.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts
That's
unable to
messed up.
convert here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
I'm about to send. I thought. No, I did too. I did too send it. Yes, I did.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining,
about to make me lose.
not much time. We'll see how they play this. Flush to his right. And he'll go.
Yeah, I just sent $10 to you.
At the 49. That's it for the first half.
Yeah.
2 quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
What do you mean the rest of it?
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter.
There is no rest of it. No, there isn't. Yeah, I said it at 10:47. What do you mean the rest of it? And I sent it at 10:47. What no rest of it? You said you just needed that it don't cost no $30. No, it don't. No, it don't. Who told you? Who do you think you talking to? Yeah, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
You're not being fair to me or the game.
Richardson going to move and get around.
That's not how the game is played. Yeah, what part of the game is that?
Richardson to the air on first down.
I got you all your little school supplies and everything already.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
Okay.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Oh, what does that got to do with anything?
The game of football.
You got the washing clubs,
hand-eye coordination.
everything.
Control their bodies when they run their routes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What am I trying to hear all that?
Running straight ahead, Taylor
My funky dishes.
takes it past the 45.
Oh, now all of a sudden my dishes are funky.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Man, this is gonna leave me with $7.
Checking on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that.
What does that mean?
Get production from their lead
You said you gonna get one?
help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
I hope so. Get it now. You need a job right now for the hood.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
I'll be doing too much.
Again, it's Taylor.
Whoa! Oh, man! I hope not.
Inside the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Did it just send you?
That's a good start for him.
Did you just get it?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, Taylor. And he works it past the 30, close to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
This saying Adam. I don't know what's going on.
It's in Taylor now. Down to the 22-yard line.
They're giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
My bad, man. I'm up here trying to do two things at once.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth.
Yeah, dude was probably getting upset. I was just chewing clock. I was trying to take care of my baby mama, man. Be like that sometimes. My bad, bro. Not like that.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here's a rookie from Oregon. They'll be dropped after a get 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Call it now, 2nd and 3rd from the 31. Once again, it's Irving.
Oh, come on. Come on.
That first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys
Freaking
playing this game,
stuff.
there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
And why is it switching me? I'm pressing
It's
X.
a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the touchdown.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 12 more yards there and another first down. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical to do this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. First and 10, it's Richardson. Looking for the crossing route. He's got Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Looking left side, and it's complete. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
After 1-7, start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Your baby mama got you what you in your eye.
An extra point of tying up this ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait and go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they want to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Throw one deep.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Baker, going to give it to him again. And he'll be brought in inside the 20 at 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing. Mayfield. Throwing. It's complete. 157 to go. This is first half on EA Sports. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. Touchdown.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
3 yards out, and the Bucs have taken the lead. That's just how he did it. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
It's complete, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught, and it stretches their lead up to 8. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But
hold on to the ball.
They scored as well.
Oh my goodness, you couldn't ask for anything else. He gave it to us.
Last time, so have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. Second and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Dancing to his left. And this taken in by Downs. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So this drive is going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Left side, caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Richardson.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Let's go Colts.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got it. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
So not much time to speak
timeout
remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as he will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
They'll indeed start on the ground on that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll also wind up being the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially.
Andrew Reese with the crease.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And they take possession of
That's crazy.
the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Mayfield now on second down.
Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Damn it.
He's got it. He's got it complete.
Deep.
It's a gain of 34 on third down.
That was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run up the middle with Ervin.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the outside around the 20-yard line.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Mayfield. Oh, and a bad throw. It's there. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Zaire Franklin. And the two-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the
Why can't I run right,
It was
man?
Jamel Dean who came up to make the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifted.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held into an okay gain.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Neutralized.
This is 2nd and 8. Richardson going to change the play here. To throw is Richardson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right.
They'll throw the ball. Throw the ball.
He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Jeez, oh Pete. Throw the ball. That is crazy.
They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Downs going in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught.
You are kidding me. Wide open. Wide open. I can't get it.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And they work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd down, and he's got a 4th down inside the 20 to the 18. Well, the objective
but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. They'll try to pick this up on the ground late. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Irvin. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
The Bears.
Just
The Bears.
for football, the veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing right away is Williams. A bad start there.
Yeah.
First play for
Meant to do that.
It's second down. To the air, Williams. And he's going to be brought down. There's a reception. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a third and very long. To throw, Williams. Flush to his right. And that's complete to the right side. It's out. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long. They'll go. Here's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. And he backs it a surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the NFL's leading rushing 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Richardson
off the play fake.
And this throw incomplete. The defender over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Richardson looking to throw. Now that's into the hands of Miles Cox, the tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 7 yards away. And
short field, Buddy Hield.
Afternoon.
Don't play for us no more.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
To throw, it's Williams.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Now, this is something we've seen before. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
First down, Richardson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jordan puts him back. So the Bears are going to get the football there as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this.
What are you doing? You're not even going to try?
And they're going to have this across midfield.
You're not even keeping up with him.
35. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Williams.
He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, here's Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing is Williams.
Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
So it looks like they stuck some thought in series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. It's all incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
To the air on 3rd down is Williams. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
First down. Here's Williams. And nowhere.
Pick it off.
Football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Yeah.
Oh, Deuce wide open. It's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved him to the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Boo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well. Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8. Richardson. Eluding the pressure. A short throw. This is caught by Counts. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a short gain. It's
to the 2-minute warning. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Try to punch it in with Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll just chop this one up. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to finish the job. There's still the second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Flushed out right. And he's just going to
this one out of bounds here, and then incomplete.
This is not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Minuscule. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Open man, he finds touchdown Chicago.
You were kidding me.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
LeBoo.
Touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one pass. It skips to the back of the end zone. Touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this up to the 30.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and 5. Downs going motion left. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he'll be
hit as he releases it, and now thrown incomplete.
So many times when you get the opening drive, it's a tone set, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Richardson going on 4th down.
Back to the
side. It's intercepted. Stevenson picks it up. And they're going to shut up shop.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. Left sideline, incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's going to connect. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down is Williams.
Forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing again here, Williams. Allen's got it complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Sucks.
Keenan Allen, 26 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it. Coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 20. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
you run your second down play.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
On play action, here's Williams. A throw left side, taken in by Knapp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And again back to Knapp. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing. Rough.
Now after the
touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this return going to come away quick as he's ready to the end of that one. They go back to the air here after the INT drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Bayer. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook to roll. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Williams throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. But he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. To try again on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To the air once more. Williams. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
defensively to force them into fourth down.
So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And out a little across the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right. Easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Jervon Dexter busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion,
and now off to the races. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Escaping the pressure right. And he just changes out of bounds. Reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day. And you feel like an incomplete it's almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
You just wondered if he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
After the safety, remember, they also need to get the ball, and here's the free kick.
This is taken at about the 14. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And boy, no ill-advised throw. Incomplete.
I think we were wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Downs going in motion left.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Incompletions on the first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Jacob Martin.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. We saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Richardson to throw again after the pick 6.
A short throw. This is called by Cox.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Now a throw from outside the complete out left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And back to throw it.
Flush to his right. Yeah, he'll be just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Late in the game, defense trying to play. He's able to the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Richardson to throw it.
And this complete to Mitchell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's complete.
He's going to have to first down as the tackle is made here at the Bears 16.
I tell you what, it looks like short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
One last shot for Richardson. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears come up with a late turnover.
That sucks.
Probably only mattered to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half...